and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz full of connections so mind-bogglingly, fiendishly incomprehensible that it might as well be a timetable for Network Southeast. But our two teams have managed to fumble their way here for a second time, because these are the quarterfinals. So let's say hello again, first to the brazen-nosed postgrads. Amy Koenig is studying for her Masters in Papyrology and plays the violin in the Oxford Millennium Orchestra. Mathematician Chris Lustry hails from Brisbane and is an amateur astronomer. And their captain Chris Tudor specialises in Greek theatre and is mastering Mandarin in his spare time. Chris, let's hear some Chinese.
I knew you'd say that.
And what have you prepared?
Nothing. No, it's too embarrassing. I can't speak it, really.
Do you just pretend you can speak Mandarin to impress girls?
I do, yeah.
I found it impressive until it turned out you couldn't speak any.
Sorry about that.
On my left, their opponents, all fans of Douglas Adams, they are the Hitchhikers. Chris White is a politics and economics student whose dream job would be driving steam trains. Fiona Constantine chairs the Opera Society at York University. And their captain, Tom Scott, is a linguistics graduate who also runs the British Talk Like a Pirate Day. Tom.
Arr.
At least you can speak it. Now, can you speak that in many countries of the world?
No, only English, sadly. I think you can probably translate it, but I can't.
I don't know what that means, but let's press on. In round one, the teams will remember, they simply have to tell me the connection between 4 clues. Now, this is the quarter-final, so expect things to be a little trickier than in your heat. Hitchhikers, you won the toss. You will be going first. Please select a letter from the board.
Epsilon, please.
That happy little noise means you've got the music question. Shout next when you want to hear the next clue. Time starts now.
Any ideas? No. It sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is.
No,
next, please. Any ideas, Fiona?
No, that's from no. I'd suggest carrying on.
Next, please. Oh. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that is. Any ideas? The one before was funicular.
Yeah, that's
Next, please.
10 seconds.
About travel trains?
3 seconds.
I'm going to take a guess on that. I'll take a guess on trains.
Good guess. You're going to get the points.
Oh, well done.
What pieces did you recognise?
I only got funicular, and that put me in mind of funicular railways, which was why I said trains. After that, it would sound like it was about travel. That was all that clued me in.
The first one was Blue Train, John Coltrane. Third piece, Trans-Europe Express by the brilliant Kraftwerk.
Yeah.
And the last one, The Monkees' Last Train to Clarksville. But never mind the detail, the points are yours. Well done. Postgrads, please pick a letter.
Alpha, please.
Alpha, your first clue is coming up. This is going to be a picture question. Time starts now.
Okay, yeah, go straight to the next one.
Next, please.
That's... Okay, the number 30, that's relevant, so... 30. 50 Cent?
No, that's not him.
No, no idea.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, go next.
Next, please.
I don't know who
Little.
that is.
He won the, didn't he win the Booker Prize?
He may have,
In,
actually. Do you want to pick up the last one?
Yeah, next,
10
please.
seconds.
10 seconds.
That is... do you know who that is, Amy?
3 seconds.
Guess.
Oh, God bless you. Now, aren't you the one who said in your first heat, What's Hello magazine?
Yes.
Do you know who that is? Interesting. I'm going to throw it over to your opponents, the Hitchhikers, for a possible bonus.
Is it Dirty?
Why would it be dirty?
I recognise Dirty 30 and I think Dirty Harry in the fourth picture. I think I know who the first guy is, but I'm not going to say it.
You are absolutely correct. It is dirty. You're going to get the bonus. Dirty Gertie, I think they say for number 30 in bingo. Have a stab at who the first guy is.
No, I'll pass.
All right, well, I'm not afraid to say it's the rapper known as Old Dirty Bastard. The third clue?
No idea on the third.
Didn't know that was.
The novel Vernon Godlittle, written by the novelist D.B.C. Pierre, but that's a nickname, Dirty but Clean. And, they're all people who their nicknames involve the word dirty. So, bonus point to you. Now, please pick your own letter.
Delta, please.
Delta, first clue coming up. Time starts now.
Midnight, 1st of January 1970. That's an epoch in computing time, I think.
Is
I think
it?
that's where the Unix clock starts at 1, but I'm not sure. Next, please. Brightness of Vega. Isn't that magnitude 1 or something like that? It's a high magnitude star, so it's going to be like -4. Next, please. Temperature of ice salt mixture. Oh, it's a negative number.
No,
but
it must be a negative number.
Is it -4? I'm going to guess, I think it's -4, but you want one more to check?
10 seconds.
It's up to you.
Next, please. Oh, blimey, I'm going to guess -4.
if it's the
or 1.
3 seconds.
Go for it.
Actually, -1.
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer. So now, Brasenose, it's your turn for a possible bonus.
We'll go for -500.
For what reason?
That's complete stab in the dark.
Complete stab in the dark. Can you imagine of all the numbers in the world? Wouldn't you be surprised if I said, yes, it's -500? No, now you started off well, Hitchhikers.
It's 0, isn't it?
It's not a number.
Oh.
0 is close. They are baselines. They are points from which calculations start. You're absolutely right that the Unix computer clock starts midnight 1st January 1970. All stars' brightness measured by the brightness of Vega. Temperature of an ice-salt mixture would be the starting point for
The Fahrenheit scale?
Fahrenheit. That's 0 according to Fahrenheit's scale, and the sea level at Newlyn is the point from which British sea level is monitored. So, no points there. Postgrads, pick a letter.
We'll go for beta, please.
Beta, time starts now.
Die.
Yeah.
Next, please. Someone by name.
So,
Dress.
there are things there. They're obviously all things that you do, things that
Where you don't.
things that people don't do in polite company. Can you please have the
Next, please.
Accuse someone.
things that to do with court.
So the fourth one.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Speak between the red lines.
Idea.
What
10
are the
seconds.
red lines? What could the red lines possibly refer to?
Things that's forbidden to do.
It seems like things you can't do in a courtroom.
3 seconds.
Can you not do any of those things in a courtroom?
I'm afraid that is not the right answer. So, Hitchhikers, any bonus attempt?
You can't do any of those in the Houses of Parliament.
In the House of Commons, that is where you are not permitted to do those things. Were you to die in the House of Commons, you would be taken to St Thomas's Hospital, and officially you would have died there. Anybody know what the red lines are in a parliamentary context?
They're the lines you have to toe, I believe. They're, 2 swords lengths apart on each side?
That is what's said. 2 swords lengths just to prevent a duel breaking out. So, Hitchhikers, your turn to pick a letter.
Gamma, please.
First one coming up. Time starts now.
Westminster Abbey. Could be any number of things. Places in Westminster. Next, please. Oh,
Who's he? Do you know
I have no character in a place. Something.
I don't know.
I'm looking at Ren. Next, please.
any person?
Those kind of things that.
What year they were?
Oh,
Yeah.
good grief. Let's go another. We're not going to remember those dates. Next, please.
1066.
That's a bit obvious, isn't it?
10 seconds.
Oh, Hayes Comet was 1066.
Yes.
Seen in 1066.
Yes. We'll take a guess at 1066.
Talk me through clue 1 in relation to that.
No idea
Year it was
at all.
consecrated.
No,
Possibly.
no, I'm afraid you're not correct. So, any attempt from you here, Brasenose?
Do they all feature in the Bayeux Tapestry?
They are all depicted in the Bayeux Tapestry. Not actually a tapestry, of course, simply an embroidery. But a bonus point to you, well done. And the last question will come to you. That will be Zeta. Time starts now.
PJ Tracy. No idea.
Next, please.
Nikki French. Do you know who that is? Nikki French.
Next, please.
Okay, we've got to be able to pick this. I don't know.
And next again, please.
I've
some
got
sort of
no idea who
Featured in a magazine.
featured in Hello magazine.
No.
No idea.
10 seconds.
It might be something to do with the names. Look at the words. They're all but
Editors.
yeah, go with something like that.
3 seconds.
Columnist or something.
Are they all famous editors?
No, they aren't. Hitchhikers, do you want to have a go?
They all dropped out of a famous partnership to go alone?
interestingly wrong. For this specific reason, they are all pseudonyms of writing pairs or partnerships. They are very much not alone.
Rob Grant, Doug Naylor.
Grant Naylor is the single name of Rob Grant and Doug Naylor, who write
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf.
how you could have those haircuts and not know that immediately, I don't know. They are all single pseudonyms used by pairs of writers. So, at the end of round 1, the Brasenose postgrads have got 1 point, but the Hitchhikers are in the lead with 3 points. In round 2, the teams have to work out connections on their own, because all I'm asking is, what comes fourth in the sequence? Still, the fewer clues they need to see before telling me what comes fourth, the more points they get. Hitchhikers, please pick a letter.
Epsilon, please.
Epsilon, your first clue will come up. I'd like to know what comes fourth in this sequence. Time starts now.
Oh, it's
The full body. I'm not sure that's phlegm. I think that's phlegm.
yeah,
Is that-
phlegm is
but
a
it's gotta
tube.
be
Is a
in it.
tube in
Yeah,
plants.
it's a
down
tube of
south.
plants. You're thinking of something else.
Yeah.
But what's it going to end on? The
don't
leaves?
know.
Next, please. Cambium.
That must be another part of it because
It must be
phlegm is the only.
It
could be
if it's
Staining? Or?
if
We
it's
don't
the
know
route
biology.
that water goes through a plant.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is. So what's the
yeah.
last one? Leaves?
Stomata. It comes out of the leaves. The names of the holes in the leaves.
What do you want to go for? 5 seconds. Might as well
Yes,
call it on
stomata.
this.
5 seconds.
Okay.
Stomata.
I'm afraid that is not the answer I'm looking for. So, Brasenose postgrads, I'm going to show you what comes third in the sequence and see if you want to have a go at what comes fourth.
Heartwood.
That is the right answer. Congratulations, you get a bonus point. Can you explain why?
I think they're layers in woody plants. I'm not sure.
Layers of a tree trunk
Yeah.
going towards the centre. Very well done. And postgrads, you can now pick your own letter.
We'll go with Alpha, please.
Alpha. This is going to be a picture question. I want to know what you'd expect to see in the fourth picture. First one coming up now.
Okay,
Golden eagle.
that's a bald eagle.
Or a condor.
That is,
Next,
No.
please.
yeah, condor.
Seagull.
Albatross, wingspan. So
Condor,
it's
albatross.
yeah,
Albatross
condor.
is the widest wingspan, though.
Are they all
Oh no,
mix
that's
of?
true. No, condor is definitely wider.
Are they all mix of
Next,
something?
please.
Yeah, that could be a red herring. Okay,
Golden eagle.
golden eagle. I think it's a wingspan thing, but I have
What's
no
next?
idea.
No, it can't be. We can't.
Well, it
it's-
seems a bit
If
obvious,
it's,
but
if it's vulture.
But it's
albatross.
10 seconds.
what do you reckon?
what are you thinking, Annie?
I was wondering if they're brands of something.
No,
But
it's the next
that
one.
doesn't make any sense.
Condor doesn't sound like a brand.
3 seconds.
Go with vulture.
We'll go with Vulture, please.
Why would it be vulture?
Because my veritable teammate has just
We
whispered in my ear.
think they might be decreasing order of wingspan, and we think that the vulture might be number 4. It's not very precise.
They're not, and it isn't, but thank you for trying. Hitchhikers, would you like to have a go?
A birdie?
Why would that be?
It's golf shots in decreasing order of above par. Sorry, below par.
Below par, exactly so. There will have been people shouting at the screen, keen golfers.
Yeah.
Yes, it is golf birdie is what is in the last one. That is 4, 3, 2 and 1 shots under par. Bonus points due then, Hitchhikers, and now pick your own question.
Beta, please.
First one coming up. Time starts now.
April the 1st.
April Fool.
April Fools. Any other ideas? Next, please. August the 2nd. Financial year dates?
Well, financial year is April the 1st, but I don't know what August the 2nd could be.
No. Next, please. Those months are in alphabetical order, aren't they?
Must be, yeah. So what comes next?
January, February,
February.
March, April, no, May, June, July, August, September,
10
October,
seconds.
It's February.
Well, no, but oh yeah, it must
Yeah,
be.
February the
Fool.
4th. February the 4th.
Is absolutely right, and for the reasons you discussed there. It's simply the months of the year in alphabetical order, and fourth will be February. Postgrads.
Gamma, please.
Gamma, first one coming up. Time starts now.
Bearbrace.
Aerobrace. Some kind of armor
Yeah,
component?
go with the next one.
Next,
oh,
please.
the order you put on your arm.
Maybe.
What's
Cooler.
it
Yeah,
called?
no, I think that's another armor piece.
Okay.
I think.
Do you know what
I
might
don't
be
know.
fourth?
Helmet.
Well, let's go to the next one.
Next, please.
Vambrace.
So what is-
Gauntlet?
Is it
Gauntlet
going-
makes sense because that would have to go.
going down the
But a
arms?
vambrace is, yeah, I think it's going down the arm.
Well,
Let's
should we
try
go on
that.
then?
Just
Let's try
we've
it.
got 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Can you think?
Talk about Hollywood films.
10 seconds.
All right. No, just go.
Is it Gauntlet?
I think so.
Is the answer Gauntlet?
Very good. They are parts of a suit of armour going down the arm and lastly over the hand, of course, the gauntlet. Hitchhikers, what would you like?
Delta, please.
Here it is, coming up now.
House in Threadneedle Street.
Where's Threadneedle Street?
Threadneedle Street's where the Bank of England is, but I don't know.
House. I don't know where that would.
Next, please. Division of Labour in Pin Manufacturing. It's what's on the 5, 10, 20 and 50 pound notes, isn't it?
Is it? So what's the fourth one? What's on a... Which one's Threadneedle Street? Is that a 5 or a 50?
That's a... what's on a £5 note? Is it a cricket match or...?
Oh, I can't think.
10 seconds.
I haven't got time to get my wallet out. I'm going to go for cricket match unless...
Okay. Yeah, no, if that's all we've got.
Or is it... No, is it Darwin?
2 seconds.
A cricket match?
No.
Oh.
Brasenose postgrads, I'm going to show you what comes third in the sequence.
Okay, the Beagle's with Darwin, so it's definitely a note.
It's a factory.
No, it's Newgate Prison. You were along completely the right lines there. On a normal quiz, they'd ask you who's on a £5 note. Here at Only Connect, we say yes, yes, but who's behind Elizabeth Fry? It's workers in Newgate Prison. So that is a £50 note, 20, 10 and 5 going downwards. So you don't get the bonus, no points there. One remaining question, Zita, coming to you now.
Florence Horsburgh. Do we want to get the next one
Next,
straight away?
please.
Barbara Castle. I don't recognise
Next, please.
that. Judith Hart. Okay. It could be Castle Hart, Horse Castle Hart,
This is a sequence.
I don't think so.
Florence,
Castle.
Barbara.
The famous wives of people.
But it's a sequence, it's not.
Yeah, then wives
Yeah.
of US presidents and
Oh,
Bond
wow.
girls.
No.
It's not Bond Girls.
Not Bond Girls.
Do you have
10 seconds.
Barbara Castle, hosts of something?
Oh,
BBC?
this is the fourth one then.
5
Exactly. I don't have Ulrika Johnson.
Ulrika Johnson.
For what reason?
Again, just a stab in the dark.
I mean, there are many categories in which Barbara Castle and Ulrika Johnson are seamlessly joined, but this isn't one of them. So I'm going to throw it over to you,
We're drawing
Hitchhikers.
just as much of a blank, but Fiona, do you want to take a...
We think it might be Carol Ann Duffy,
Why?
because we don't know who any of those are, and we thought they might be female poets, female poet laureates.
They are the 3rd, 4th and 5th women in the British Cabinet. 6th, and therefore next in the sequence would be Margaret Thatcher. So not Bond girls. So at the end of round 2, Brasenose postgrads have improved to 4 points, but the Hitchhikers are still in the lead with 6 points. Round 3 is the connecting wall. This time there are 16 clues on a grid. You have got to work out which are the 4 connected groups of 4. It's going to be your turn, postgrads, to go first now. And you get the choice between wall alpha or beta.
Can we have beta, please?
You may have beta. You're going to sort it into 4 groups and then later tell me the connections. You've got 2.5 minutes, starting now.
Oh, wow. Is there a gross? 64,000.
Flemish.
Irish, English, Flemish.
Swan neck, is that a kind of company?
It could be a type of jumper, perhaps?
Swan neck, no.
No.
What about words that begin and end? What can...
Oh, double T's. Gutter, butt, rat, trap.
Gutter. Are there any others? I don't see any others. Do we want to have it? I don't even know where to
Header,
start.
probably how about margin, header?
Alley gutter,
Oh.
bowling.
Okay.
No, hang on.
Yes.
Are these from
Yeah.
printers?
No, but
No,
that
no.
could be bowling.
Ali, gutter.
Is a trick
cross.
bowling?
What else?
Perhaps trick?
Yeah.
No. All right. What were you saying about?
Margin, header, gutter is that's.
Oh, they are. They're printing terms. They're
What
parts
else?
of the paper.
Are we? No, did we already do that?
Cross.
No. Oh dear. Okay.
No.
What about leading? Let's talk some more. Okay. What else could there possibly be? Irish, English, Flemish. What's spider? Spider could start or end with
minute
something. Spider. What's West Lothian? What's
Spiders and snookers and these kind of cute.
Spider monkey, no.
English? Spider monkey, gutter monkey. What about West Lothian monkey? What's swan neck? Swan neck is a type of jumper. Okay, I think we need to. Header, margin, gutter.
Header, but I mean, those are all things that you can.
No.
You've got a minute left.
We can butt heads with someone.
Okay, there's nothing else there that strikes me as obvious.
A
Yeah.
header shot, trick shot,
Oh, good one. Header shot, trick shot, leading shot,
leading shot.
alley shot, cross shot, gutter shot. There's heaps of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
This-
this is really tough. Margin, West Lothian. What's
Rat trap.
English, Irish? Okay, they're not all in the same group.
I've no idea.
We can try
Nothing.
Double,
what
double
would it go
letters.
with?
Got 30
Oh,
seconds.
types of jumper.
$64,000 question, leading
Yeah.
question, trick question, $64,000 question.
Question header?
Maybe.
No,
Well, let's try it anyway.
no, but that's a good way to go. Alley question?
Cross question.
Cross question, yep. Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Margin. What's West Lothian? Okay.
Margin of error. No.
Oh, wow.
Got it.
That was not good.
And I'm afraid your time is up.
Wow.
Foxed by the fiendish quarter-final grid.
Toughy.
Luckily, you can still get points for the connections, so let's resolve the wall. Those are the groups you should have got. Bonus points available if you could tell me the connection. In the first group, Irish, 64,000. Trick, West Lothian.
Are they all kinds of questions?
They are. You don't know the West Lothian question.
No, no.
Oh, I may have heard of it.
It refers to Scottish MPs being able to vote on issues affecting England, but not vice versa.
Oh.
A term coined by the ever open-minded Enoch Powell. Next group, Flemish, English, rat trap, header.
Lots of shots and
Types of hounds.
What's the answer?
I'm happy to go
Types
with
of
that.
shot?
Miles away, I'm afraid. Bricklaying bonds. Ways
no
of,
idea.
of laying
Okay.
bricks.
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen.
yeah.
Butt cross swan neck spider.
Types of stitch, types of jumper.
Oh, why not?
Just guess
Again,
something.
no idea.
All that time in the SCR at Brasenose and you don't play snooker.
Oh.
Types of rest. They are types of snooker rest. What about the last group?
They were quite.
Are these printing kind of terms? Gutter, margin, or paper?
Yeah.
You know, paper.
Yeah.
Printing term. Newspaper printing
No,
terms?
well-
Printing terms?
Do you know what? I'm going to accept it because I feel sorry for you. They're terms in typography, meaning exactly it would be amounts of blank space on the page,
okay.
but they are typographical printing terms. So, unfortunately, you got no points for finding the groups, but 2 points for the connections. Let's see what the hitchhikers can do with their trip to the connecting wall. They'll get the other wall, of course, wall Alpha, 16 totally new clues, but the same principle. You sorted into 4 connected groups of 4. You've got 2.5 minutes to do that, starting now.
Okay, pot and hash are both synonyms for marijuana, but I don't think there's any other in there.
No.
Breast, bullet, dagger,
There's
pilcrow, dagger, and bullet are all typographical terms, but I don't know what the other one in there is. Hash, punctuation marks. There we go. Okay, blade, comb, a dandy and a blade are both people who are fops. Rake, dandy and blade.
and
I don't know what the other one is though.
could it be breast?
I don't think it's going to be breast.
Comb?
It's not breast.
No.
We'll try comb. No. I'll try saw as well, but.
Okay.
Blade, dandy, rake.
There's some vaguely
No.
garden terms, pot rake,
Yes, things you find in the garden, although.
potentially a saw.
Where's rake? No. Oh,
There's
yeah, rake. Saw and.
Gear wheel?
Gear wheel?
No.
No, not this time. Stack and piece. What? Breast.
I mean, breastplate. Is there anything else
Chimney
you can have
stack,
a plate?
chimney breast.
Oh.
Chimney pot.
Yes. Chimney.
Piece?
Piece.
Cheese. Yes! Okay.
It's 3 strikes and you're out now.
Okay.
You've got 2 groups.
It's got to be comb. It's got to be dandy, blade, and rake. Surely it's got to be what?
And not comb. We tried comb
Okay,
last
zip,
time.
saw, gear wheel. Are those parts of something? Some kind of
They
device?
could be, but so that would mean the comb would also.
We've
be-
tried comb.
No, as in comb would be go with the other.
So let's try blood.
Okay.
Yes!
You've solved the war. What a relief for you. You've got a whole minute left. And of course, in your heat, you didn't get any groups at all.
didn't.
No,
No.
that's.
Shockingly.
Totally
good.
different story this time. Let's see what you can do about the connections.
get this.
Group 1, hash, pilcrow, bullet, dagger.
They're all punctuation marks or things you find. Typographical.
I'll accept that. They're symbols from typography, exactly. Pot, stack, breast, piece.
Chris?
Chimneys.
No, we proceeded.
Pieces of a chimney, preceded by chimney, exactly. Dandy, blade, blood, rake.
They're all sorts of synonyms for each other. They're all terms for someone, a fop.
A sort of man about town, a dashing young man. I like the fact that while you were on that group, you just sort of shouted breast excitedly. You didn't really think it was in the category, did you? You were just pleased to see it there. And the last group, comb, zip, gear wheel, saw.
Parts of something.
Blades? All blades. Well, blades up there, isn't it?
No, I'm not going to take that. This is actually slightly trickier, more fiendish, only connect type one. They are all things that have teeth. They have teeth. But a very good round. You got 4 points for identifying the groups, 3 more for the connections. That's a total of 7 points. Let's see what that's done to the scores. The Brasenose postgrads have got 6 points, but the Hitchhikers have a comfortable lead with 13 points. Nevertheless, plenty of points available here in the missing vowels round, where we take well-known names or phrases, remove the vowels, and then respace the consonants. And I ask the teams to tell me what those names or phrases are. Of course, if you get it wrong, you lose a point, and I throw it to the other team for a bonus. So this is usually where it's all decided. Fingers on buzzers then, teams. The first category are all European national newspapers. Brasenose.
Is it Le Figaro?
Yes, it is, 1 point. Brasenose.
Die Welt.
Yes, or Die Welt, 1 point. Don't know this one, the Spanish paper El País. Next clue. Hitchhikers.
The Independent on Sunday.
Our own Independent on Sunday. Next category, nicknames for military leaders. Brasenose.
Old Blood and Guts?
Yes, George S. Patton. Next clue. Brasenose.
The Desert Fox.
That's Rommel's nickname, correct. Don't know this one. Horatio Nelson was known as Hero of the Nile. Next clue. Hitchhikers.
Storm and Norman.
I thought that was an easy one. Correct, 1 point. Next category, high-grossing films of the 1940s. Brasenose.
Casablanca.
1 point. Brasenose.
The Best Years of Our Lives.
1 point. Less famous today, Brasenose?
The Bells of St. Mary's.
Yes, 1 point. Brasenose?
Bambi.
Lovely, 1 point. Next category, attributed famous... Oh! It was going to be famous last words, but that bell means the end of the quiz. And the scores look like this. With 14 points, it's the Brasenose postgrads, but with 15 points, it's the Hitchhikers. So Hitchhikers will be seeing you in the semi-final. Very sorry to say goodbye to you, postgrads, after a brilliant round 4. If you'd like to have a go at doing a connecting wall against the clock, there is one waiting now on the website. Or simply join us next time where you can watch other people do it, struggling and sweating while you point and laugh. Goodbye.
Coming up tonight here on BBC4, we start a brand new series looking back over the advances made in women's liberation since the end of the Second World War, marking International Women's Day with the first episode of Women. Next.